I'm at a point in my life like we all grew up in the streets and we try to be better, but they labeled us felons, sent us back to jail. I had to fight against that the whole time to gain my respect and be who I am today.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Rumors are flying once again in hip-hop circles, and this time the internet is zeroing in on Meek Mill and Sean Diddy Combs. Social media blogs and conspiracy channels are claiming that federal authorities are quietly reviewing connections between people in Diddy's inner circle, and somehow Meek's name keeps getting dragged into the conversation. Before we go any further, let's be clear. There is no public confirmation that the CIA, FBI, or any federal agency is investigating Meek Mill, and no charges have been filed against him. But that hasn't stopped speculation from spiraling out of control. The rumors largely stem from Meek's past relationship with Diddy and the fact that, unlike many celebrities who have distanced themselves, Meek has repeatedly defended him online. To some observers, that loyalty looks suspicious. Others argue it means absolutely nothing. Still, the internet has decided there must be more to the story, and once that narrative took hold, things escalated quickly. A major spark came from a lawsuit filed by Lil Rod, a former music collaborator of Diddy. In the lawsuit, Lil Rod alleged that he was invited to work on music in Miami, but instead found himself in an environment filled with excessive partying and manipulation. He claimed his drinks were tampered with and that boundaries were crossed. These allegations are still being litigated and remain unproven, but they sent shockwaves through the industry. What really set social media on fire was Lil Rod's claim that Diddy allegedly name-dropped other artists, including Meek Mill and Usher, as examples of people who supposedly engaged in intimate relationships in exchange for industry opportunities. That single allegation was enough to trigger days of non-stop online debate. Usher chose not to respond publicly, but Meek did, and he shut the rumors down forcefully. Meek took to social media to deny everything, calling the claims ridiculous and insulting. He said no man had ever approached him in that way without serious consequences, and dismissed the entire situation as internet lies being pushed for clicks. His reaction, however, only fueled more discussion, with critics arguing that his defensive tone raised questions, while supporters said he had every right to be angry. Things took an even darker turn when an individual claiming to be Diddy's former bodyguard released an audio clip online. The person alleged the recording captured a private moment between Diddy and Meek during a party. No independent verification has confirmed the voices on the tape, and its authenticity remains disputed. Despite that, many online users quickly jumped to conclusions, insisting the voices sounded familiar. At this point, it's important to separate fact from fiction. No verified evidence has proven any intimate relationship, criminal involvement, or federal investigation involving Meek Mill. What we're seeing is a mix of lawsuits, leaked claims, anonymous sources, and social media speculation colliding in real time. So the real question isn't what's been exposed, it's how quickly rumors can snowball into assumed truth. Until official documents, court rulings, or law enforcement statements emerge, everything surrounding Meek's alleged involvement remains just that, allegations, not facts. And in today's internet age, that distinction matters more than ever.
Champagne with spikes, son. Like, all the champagne was spiked. Everybody was passed the fuck out. I don't drink, so I was playing that.
Once the rumors exploded, social media users started connecting dots. An old video of Diddy filming Meek by a pool resurfaced, with critics now calling it humiliating instead of playful. Others pointed to screenshots claiming Meek followed an adult-themed page on X. Supporters pushed back, saying none of this proves anything, just internet speculation.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
You'd think after all this chaos, Meek Mill would have stayed low-key and avoided anything that could tie his name to Diddy even more. But instead, he did the exact opposite and ended up pulling himself straight into another viral firestorm. Not long after the rumors were circulating, Meek unexpectedly inserted himself into the public back and forth between Christian Combs and 50 Cent. For context, Christian had released a diss track aimed at 50, criticizing him for constantly speaking on Diddy's legal troubles. In that same song, Christian also made a bold claim, suggesting that his father was in possession of evidence that law enforcement hadn't uncovered yet. That line alone raised eyebrows and gave 50 Cent even more ammunition. What followed was a prolonged online feud. 50 Cent mocked Christian relentlessly, portraying him as someone trying too hard to project toughness despite growing up privileged in Hollywood. Memes, captions, and sarcastic commentary flooded his pages, and the beef quickly became entertainment for social media spectators. For reasons still unclear, Meek chose to jump into the situation. fan, even though the feud had nothing to do with him. He responded directly to one of 50 Cent's posts, accusing him of being federal, attacking his character, and suggesting that he was exploiting other people's legal problems for laughs. Meek framed his response as standing up for black men being publicly ridiculed while facing indictments, and he painted himself as someone choosing peace and family over internet drama. That response only escalated things. 50 Cent wasted no time firing back, but instead of addressing Meek's points directly, he went straight for the jugular. He mocked Meek's recent music sales and questioned why he was on vacation instead of focused on his career. Then came the line that reignited the earlier rumors, a sarcastic comment implying Meek was standing by his man, a clear reference to Diddy. Meek clapped back almost immediately. He corrected the sales numbers, insisting his last major project debuted far higher than what 50 claimed. He also took shots at 50's style, industry connections, and relevance. What stood out to many observers, though, was what Meek didn't address. He never directly denied the insinuation about Diddy, choosing instead to focus on defending his career and credibility. 50 Cent saw that opening and ran with it. He followed up by reposting an old video of Meek singing along to a song while standing close to Diddy at a party. The clip had circulated before, but this time 50 reframed it with a mocking caption, congratulating Meek for being supportive and sarcastically wishing the pair a happy future. Whether meant as trolling or character assassination, the post exploded across blogs within minutes. As if that wasn't enough, another claim surfaced that pushed the narrative even further. According to Jaguar Wright, the controversial audio clip allegedly capturing an intimate moment between Meek and Diddy was not recorded by a bodyguard at all. She claimed it was actually recorded by Nicki Minaj during her relationship with Meek. Jaguar alleged that this discovery was the real reason Nicki ended things so abruptly, and that the audio was never released publicly because Nicki feared retaliation from Diddy. To be clear, none of these claims have been verified, and no evidence has been presented to confirm them. What's undeniable, though, is how quickly speculation, old videos, diss tracks, and personal grudges have merged into a single narrative online, one that continues to grow with every post, response, and repost. And at this point, whether true or not, Meek's decision to stay involved has only kept his name right in the middle of the storm.
And then Milk running around, talking about expensive pain in his ass.
Wait, this is Philly you're talking about now. Wait a minute, Jag.
Me.
Wait a minute.
He's a Fruit Loop. He Diddy-fied.
This is Philly.
He's a deep fried period. He Diddy-fied. He Diddy-fried. He the Diddy do our bop. Fuck Meek. Real rap.
You think that audio that they put out was real?
Yeah, that was him. Nicki put that out there. That Nicki recorded that at the freak off in the Calabasas. She been waiting to drop that shit on Meek.
Oh, man.
She just wasn't gonna tell nobody it was Diddy. But now that Diddy out there, why not?
So then who's the guy who's claiming he recorded it?
Oh, somebody that got paid?
Yeah, he said like I was standing
somebody
outside the
that
door.
got paid.
Yeah.
As expected, the internet had plenty to say. One commenter claimed Meek was chasing industry power and knew it would come at a personal cost. Another said it was tragic because Meek allegedly looked up to Diddy as a mentor, only for boundaries to be crossed. Still, all of this remains unproven speculation, fueled by rumors, old clips, and online commentary. Now the conversation is yours. What do you think about these allegations? Do you believe there's more evidence out there, or is this another case of the internet running wild? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to click here to check out the next messy video everyone's talking about.